In the beautiful country of St. Kitts. I'm actually up on a mountaintop here in New Haven, which is next to Half Moon Bay. And I wanted to show you this area because this is probably, this and Half Moon Bay, as far as what you pay percentage-wise, has probably increased more than any other land that I know of in St. Kitts, probably in Nevis also. It's real pretty up here. Also, if you move up here, there's great places to walk. You can see these mountaintops here. The air is so fresh up here too, but it's gone up so much percentage-wise, but they're still incredibly cheap here compared to the other Caribbean islands. And you compare it with the tax haven countries like Bermuda, Cayman Islands, Bahamas. There's just no comparison in the difference. It's so much cheaper here. But you can, one thing I wanted to show you up here that's kind of neat. If you get up here on the hilltop, this is the Atlantic side here. So if you get a house and you place it right, like this one here has views of the Atlantic, and then the Caribbean is back over here. So you can see how neat it is, because this is how wide this part of the island is. It's the widest part of St. Kitts is like around 5 miles. And then, you know, it goes from, I guess from the bottom to the top somewhere right around 25 miles right in that area, because going all the way around is about 50 miles around the whole island. If you start from Southeast Peninsula all the way around. But one thing about here too that's nice, the views here I actually think are better than Frigate Bay, because you don't have any buildings between the golf course and the between the golf course and the actual ocean front. The golf course actually goes right into the ocean. As you can see down here, that's the very end of the Marriott golf course, right in the middle of where this camera is right now. And of course, everything's closed down because of the coronavirus, so it's the golf course is real empty. You can see one resort down there. That's a citizenship resort that's right in the middle there. It's a 5-star resort. But one thing that's nice up here too, you don't need air conditioning. It's nice and cool. I mean, I'm in the hottest time of the year right now, and I've got on I got some sweatpants on right here, and it's just really nice breeze up here. You can probably hear the breeze. But after this month, it's just incredible. It's the Caribbean has the best weather of any place in the world. And while I'm on this subject too, the coronavirus, we've had 0 deaths here. I'm actually at the point, we're at the very end of August now, first part of September, and we've had 0, and this is 2020, we've had 0 deaths from the coronavirus. We've had no people hospitalized. We've only had 17 infections. And so if you really want to get away from, fear of coronavirus infections, if you got some older parents you want to protect, man, there's no better place than St. Kitts. There's like a 0 chance you'll die of the coronavirus down here. And the air is so fresh down here. But I like to come up here and go hiking up these hilltop mountains. It's just really nice. They got wild goats up here that walk around. And once in a while you see monkeys, but there's a lot of goats in those crevices up here at the top. They climb in these crevices. I don't know how in the world they can get in there. It's almost impossible to walk there. But that cliff drops way down too. It's kind of hard to see how far it drops down. But anyway, I'm going to just kind of walk around here and kind of show you what it looks like here, where you can kind of see it. This is actually, again, the Caribbean side. It's a little bit dark because we're right around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening right now, so the sun's kind of going down. But that's where the cruise ships come in, way down there at the bottom. And then I'm gonna walk over here and then show you. You can see the mountaintops. That's going back towards Frigate Bay. And there's a lot of land and lots that go all the way around that road to the right. That beautiful views, and in fact, that field that you see out there is a national park, so nobody can build there. So that's going to be all greenery all the way up to Basseterre. That looks like almost a couple of miles out. And so I'm going to go over here, walk around, and you can see one thing that's nice here, you never get any traffic up here. In fact, the only place you get any traffic at all is downtown Basseterre, and that's hardly any at all. and that's maybe at 5 o'clock. That's one thing I really like about this place. You want to get away from traffic, smog, you know, all kinds of crap like pollution. This has got the second lowest pollution rate of any country in the world. I saw this on the internet. It was rated number 2. And the air is just incredibly fresh up here all the time. And now remember, if you buy over in areas like this does not qualify for citizenship. Plus, since it's outside of Frigate Bay, Half Moon Bay, since it's out of Frigate Bay, it's out of the Southeast Peninsula, and also the citizenship developments where I'm at here. If you're not buying it for citizenship, then you have to pay a land alien holder license fee of 10%. The way to get around it is get the citizenship and passport here. Then you can buy anywhere you want to and escape the land alien holder license fee, which is 10%. The only other way you can do that too is if you're a national from one of the Eastern Caribbean countries, like St. Vincent, Dominica. There's about, I think, 7 countries, 6 or 7 total, in that you can avoid the land alien holder license by buying anything here in St. Kitts if you're national from those countries. The best way to do it is, you know, if you're not a national from those countries, is to get citizenship here, and you can work here. You don't have the hassles and stuff to, actually, like you do in a lot of countries, getting citizenship, having to relinquish your other citizenship. You don't have to do that. They allow dual citizenship. There's no tests that you have to take. It's all English here. You can get the passport in 4 to 5 months. You can work, set up a business here. There's no income tax, no capital gains tax, no estate tax, no inheritance tax. And one thing that's nice here too is, like, if you have like 100 rental properties, you pay no income tax on all that rental income. And your property tax here is like 0.20% of what you're buying. And I've mentioned in other videos, that's like about 12 to 15 times lower than what you'd pay in a place like New Jersey. I don't know of any state in the U.S. that has lower property tax than here. This is by far at 0.20%. It's incredibly low. All right, now I'll just walk up here. We've got, in fact, there's some land that's up here for sale that we actually have on the market, just to give you an idea so you can kind of look. This is your view. It's kind of like a wind tunnel too here, boy. You get nice wind here all year round. It's really nice for that. It's grown up quite a bit here. We've got one that's right here. You can see the for sale sign. And you can look out here. It's just incredible, the views. Now, if you got a question or comment, put it below. Also, if you hit the subscription button to the right of your screen, you'll get new videos as they come out automatically. Also, if you go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and hit the top button where it says Apply with Us, and you'll get questions, fill that out, and then hit Send Back to Us, and we'll get back with you on any questions that you might have. And you can see here the views are just incredible up here. Great place to walk. This is a great place if you want a good long-term investment. This is the time to invest if you really want to grow your money, because the dollar has been real high. And as I mentioned before in other videos, that when the dollar plummets, that's when it's a lot cheaper for people in Europe and places that have currencies that go against the dollar, and it makes it a lot cheaper to buy properties over here, and that's when they usually have a frenzy in the buying market here. Anyway, if you're interested in also in getting citizenship or a passport, we deal with 74 different countries, not just St. Kitts, but like I mentioned in other videos, this checks all the boxes. You have dual citizenship, no language requirement, the investment, just buying a property, or you making a contribution, and it's the easiest way to get a passport and citizenship instead of waiting years and years and years and just guessing whether you'll get a passport or not. Anyway, thanks for taking tune on this, and then I'll look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.